Yoga helps us to release deeply stored stress in the system, which can improve PCOS symptoms. Women with PCOS should engage daily with our series to help balance their hormones and reduce high blood pressure, insulin levels, and increase energy levels. This session reduces stress and relaxes your body and brings your heartbeat to a regular rhythm. Just a few things to keep in mind right before we begin. Avoid a heavy meal right before practice. Make sure you've had water 30 minutes before and any time after the class. Wear comfortable and breathable clothes. Perform the poses at your own speed. There's no rush. And lastly, don't be shy about asking for help. Let's begin with level 5. Meditation helps in promoting, relaxing, and calming the mind and provides a variety of benefits that we will learn along the way. Starting off, sit with your backbone straight and erect and your hands on your thighs and sit in the Shunya Mudra. Close your eyes and gently breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. The popularity of meditation is increasing as more and more people discover its benefits. Meditation is a habitual process of training your mind to focus and redirect your thoughts. And gently breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. If you want, you can use it to increase awareness of yourself and your surroundings. Many people use it as a way to develop concentration and some use it as a way to reduce stress. Habitual meditation helps to reduce anxiety and anxiety-related mental health issues like social anxiety, phobias, and obsessive-compulsive behaviors. Let's move on to the next pranayama, Omkara or Om chanting yoga. Make sure you're seated in a comfortable position, your hands are on your thighs, and your spine is erect. Let's begin. Sit normally in the Sukhasana position or in the Vajrasana position. Close your eyes and relax. While you breathe out, chant Immediately after this, inhale and exhale. If you have difficulty falling asleep, Omkara is a very good yoga for you. If you suffer from stress, anxiety, and need to pacify yourself every now and then this asana is very good for you. Practice this daily. These benefits can help fight age-related memory loss and dementia. This can shorten the time it takes to fall asleep and increase sleep quality. Relax your posture. Don't forget to keep breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Last one round. Keep at it. And we're done. Let's move on to our next pranayama. Suryanaga Chandraga Bhastrika. Sit in the Padmasana or lotus pose with your eyes closed. Both the inhaling and exhaling process should take place at the same length of time. Close your right nostril with the tip of your thumb. Exhale 1, inhale 2. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Now slowly increase the speed. Breathe in and breathe out fast. Now inhale with the left nostril deeply. Now switch fingers and place your finger on the left nostril and exhale with the right one. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Now with a deep breath, increase the speed. Breathe in and breathe out fast. Now inhale deeply through the right nostril. Switch fingers and exhale through the left nostril. Now bring your hands to the thighs and slowly breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Now go back to a faster speed and breathe in and out in quick successive motions. Now slowly let go and come back to a normal relaxed posture. You did great. Now let's move on to round 2. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 5. Now slowly increase the speed. Breathe in and breathe out fast. Now inhale deeply through the left nostril. Switch fingers and exhale through the right nostril. While you inhale, imagine and visualize that you are taking in positive energy and vibrations, and that is energizing your body. During exhalation, imagine that you are releasing all the toxins from the body. Now, slowly increase the speed. Suryanaga Chandraga Bhastrika is useful to make the chest muscles strong and helps in the circulation of oxygen to the entire body. By doing Suryanaga Chandraga Bhastrika on a daily basis, your lungs, chest and heart will become strong. Now come back to the seated position and relax. Let's do the Ardha Naukasana, also known as the half boat pose. Lie down along the length of your mat with your legs spread out in front of you. And gently let your arms fall back straight behind your head. Begin lying on your back and extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Point your feet and flex your toes back towards you. Keep the inner edges of your big toes together, heels slightly separated. Narrow your two front hip points towards each other to engage your deepest abdominal muscle to prevent your hip flexors from taking over. Again, curl your head and shoulder blades off the floor and gaze towards your low belly. Press your thigh into your hand and your hand into your thigh for stability. If it becomes too difficult for you to raise your hands and keep them by the sides, then you can hold the back of your thighs with your hands. Now, come back to a seated position and relax. Let's move on to the next asana. Let's begin with Khandarasana. Make sure you're seated in a comfortable position and your spine is upright and erect. This asana is great for expanding the chest and improving the breathing process. Sit in the Vajrasana or Sukhasana posture. Lie down flat on your back on the floor on your yoga mat. Then slowly lift your right leg up and then the left. Hold for 2 seconds. Inhale and then lift your buttocks above the ground and simultaneously arch your back. Slowly raise your left leg straight into the air. Try keeping it erect. Exhale slowly and come back down with your legs and touch your buttocks with the floor. Let's do it with the alternate leg. Sit in the Vajrasana or Sukhasana posture. Lie down flat on your back on the floor of your yoga mat. Slowly lift your left leg up and then the right. Hold for 2 seconds. And then lift your buttocks above the ground and simultaneously arch your back. In this position, the body weight is supported by the feet, the shoulders, the arms, the neck, and the head. Repeat this 5 to 10 times depending on your strength and convenience. With this, we're done with Khandarasana. Well done, keep going at it. Now let's move on to the next asana. Let's begin with Kapalbhati or rapid exhalation. Make sure you're seated in a comfortable position and your spine is upright and erect. This pranayama will be all about rapid exhalation, so make sure your lungs are ready for a great session. To perform Kapalbhati, remember to sit in the Shunya Mudra. In this position, your middle finger represents the space elements. The finger touches the root of the thumb and light pressure is applied with the thumb. Now that both the nostrils are open, take a deep breath and start exhaling with force while squeezing in the stomach. Breathe in softly and breathe out completely and with force. Put your hand on the stomach to feel the abdominal muscle movements. Keep the stomach's pulse equal and continuous throughout the whole cycle of pranayama. If you experience dizziness while practicing Kapalbhati, you are doing it forcefully. Start practicing with less force and more awareness. For those with BP, 20 slow rounds should be more than enough. Since Kapalbhati requires a lot of energy, it generates body heat, thus dissolving toxins and waste matter. This breathing technique is known to enhance the functioning of the kidneys and liver. As a beginner, 25 to 30 pushes per minute is sufficient. Kapalbhati pranayama relaxes the eyes, and as a result of that, it can help do away with dark circles as well as premature signs of aging. It is known to help with weight loss since it increases your metabolic rate rapidly. The Kriya stimulates the internal organs, especially the abdominal ones, and therefore it helps people with diseases. This breathing technique refreshes the brain and energizes your nerves. Since Kapalbhati pranayama calms your mind, it can help with mood swings and minor anxiety. Kapalbhati pranayama gives you a sense of balance, thus making your brain feel decluttered and de-stressed, therefore relaxed and ready for bed. With it, you can say goodbye to your gas-related problems as well. Kapalbhati pranayama enhances the capacity of your lungs and makes them stronger. Since it makes you sweat, it opens up your skin pores and cleanses out the toxins. After this, your face is likely to glow. Inhale and push the lower portion of the navel area towards your backside repeatedly while it automatically bulges out. In the end, exhale completely and do the Mahabandha pose. With this last breath, we are done with Kapalbhati. You did a great job. Keep going at it. Now, let's move on to the next asana. Dhanurasana has been named after the shape the body takes while performing it, that is, of a bow. Dhanu means bow and asana means posture or pose. Come, lie down on your stomach with your feet hip width apart, fold your knees and take your hands backward and hold your ankles. Breathing in, lift your chest off the ground and pull your legs up and back. Look straight ahead. Count till 4. Keep the pose stable while paying attention to your breath. Your body is now curved and taut as a bow. Gently bring your legs and chest to the ground. Release the ankles and relax. Lie on your belly with your arms extended forward. Reach your arms back and hold your ankles with your hands. Inhale and pull your body up. At the same time, lift your head and chest off the floor. Bring your focus to the point in between your eyebrows. Continue to take long deep breaths as you relax in this pose, but bend only as far as your body permits you to. Dhanurasana tones and massages the organs of the body, therefore leading to their well-functioning. Liver, kidneys, pancreas, adrenal glands and abdominal organs benefit from Dhanurasana. Come, let's move on to the next pranayama. Let's begin with Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Sit comfortably with your spine erect and your shoulders relaxed. Place the tip of the right thumb on the right nostril and exhale. Now, take a deep breath in and inhale. Hold on to this for a couple of seconds. Now, place your ring finger on your left nostril. Now, exhale from the left nostril. Inhale deeply and hold. Place the tip of the right thumb on the right nostril and exhale. Hold on and gently exhale from the right nostril by pressing your ring finger on the left nostril. Now, inhale in the same position. Slowly, press your thumb on your right nostril and release the air from the left nostril. Place your left hand on your left knee and keep your palms open to the sky in the Vishnu Mudra, where the thumb and index finger are bent towards the palm and all other fingers are pointing upwards. Place your ring finger on your left nostril. Exhale from the left nostril. Breathe in from the right nostril and exhale from the left. Now slowly bring your hands in front of you and come back to the normal position. You have now completed one round of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Keep a gentle smile on your face. Place your left hand on the left knee and keep your palms open towards the sky or in the Vishnu Mudra, where the thumb and index finger are bent towards the palm and all other fingers are pointing upwards. Hold on to this for a couple of seconds. Now, place your ring finger on your left nostril. Exhale from the left nostril. Inhale deeply and hold. Place the tip of the right thumb on the right nostril and exhale. Inhale deeply and hold. Hold on and gently exhale from the right nostril by pressing your ring finger on the left nostril. Now, inhale in the same position. Slowly, press your thumb on your right nostril and release the air from the left nostril. Place your left hand on your left knee and keep your palms open to the sky in the Vishnu Mudra, where the thumb and index finger are bent towards the palm and all other fingers are pointing upwards. Place your ring finger on your left nostril. Exhale from the left nostril. Breathe in from the right nostril and exhale from the left. Now slowly bring your hands in front of you and come back to the normal position. Sit comfortably with your spine erect and your shoulders relaxed. Keep a gentle smile on your face. Keep a gentle smile on your face. Continue inhaling and exhaling from alternate nostrils. This pranayama is an excellent breathing technique to calm and center the mind. Our mind has a tendency to keep regretting or glorifying the past and getting anxious about the future. Nadi Shodhan Pranayama helps to bring the mind back to the present moment. It works therapeutically for most circulatory and respiratory problems. It releases accumulated stress in the mind and body and helps it to relax. This pranayama helps to harmonize the left and right hemispheres of the brain, which correlates to the logical and emotional side of a personality. It helps to purify and balance the nadis, the subtle energy channels, thereby ensuring a smooth flow of prana to the body, that is, life force. Let's move on to our next pranayama. Let's begin with Ujjaini, or the hissing breath pranayama. Make sure you're seated in a comfortable position and your spine is upright and erect. Let's begin. Sit normally in the Sukhasana position. Close your eyes, observe, and concentrate on your inhalation and exhalation of breath. Keep yourself at peace while meditating and take a few deep breaths. Ujjaini regulates your internal body heat and massages your body from the inside. This asana gives physical and spiritual energy and releases stress and overcomes physical disorders. Not just that, it gives you good health, strengthens your mind, and helps to increase concentration. Now, open your eyes and relax. Let's move on to the last and final pranayama of series 1. Till now, you've done really great. You should be proud of yourself. This is last in the series of all the pranayamas and asanas we've done today. Make sure you're seated in a comfortable position and your spine is upright and erect. Now, bring your thumbs to your ears, place your index finger on the forehead, and with the remaining fingers, close your eyes. Breathe in slowly through your nostrils and then exhale slowly, emulating a steady low-pitched sound at the back of your throat. If the sound resembles the humming of a bee, then you're doing it right. It's similar to when you say Om, but just this one is in a soft humming way. Feel your body release all your impurities and see it experiencing positive energy. This asana lowers one's blood pressure and releases hypertension. Along with that, it also releases cerebral tension. Try to make the sound soft, smooth, and as steady as you can. When you move deeper, you will be able to feel a vibration resonate through your head. Try to keep your body very still and bring your attention to the light at the center of your forehead. The benefits of Bharmari Pranayama are many. It is the best cure for stress. It nurtures space in your being, which in turn results in self-healing. It lowers one's blood pressure, thus relieving hypertension. And with that, it soothes the nerves, stimulates the pineal and pituitary glands, and supports their proper functioning. After completing the round, contemplate how you feel. Listen to your body and emotions. You will feel a shift in your energy and silence within. Try to take your attention to the parts where you can feel a sense of tingle. You've outdone yourself. Great job. This wasn't easy. Review and understand how far you've come in terms of physical and mental well-being. Keep practicing with the series daily and say hello to a happier life.